Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV here with Fun. Last time we left off, we were starting the Crystal Raid series. Tonight, or today rather, we're going to be doing all three of the Crystal Raids, or Crystal Tower Raids, including Labyrinth of the Ancients, Circus Tower, and World of Darkness. So let's go ahead and get in the queue so we can get these started, as well as the different. Oh my lord, 17 minutes right off the bat. Alright, so hopefully this will not take 17 minutes. Oh my lordy, that is a really obnoxious update thing. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, as we're waiting for the 17-minute pop of, I wonder if did I just do my alliance roulette? I don't have that yet, so no, I can't. We need to do at least these before I think we can get the alliance roulette. But as we're waiting, let's go ahead and talk about what happened last time. So we were sent on a mission from Rambros to find some flawless crystals that we got from brutally murdering the different beast tribes that we found and we fought the primals for, which would be Ifrit, Garuda, Leviathan, Titan, the big four for Realm Reborn at least. And we stole the crystals off of dead corpses. And then we brought those back to Rambros. But then he said, hey, that's not enough. So we need some stuff called aether sand to to make these crystals worthwhile, to fashion them into something. And he didn't tell us where to get these. So we scoured the land looking for these things called aether sand. We went to the Goldsmith's Guild in Old Dog. We went to Camp Blue Fog. We went to North Shroud, and I think Earth's Gift in South Shroud to find all this stuff. We eventually did end up finding all of the different aether sands. Now, you might be asking, well, I didn't see the last episode. What are we using this for? So, as you can see on the screen here, there were these four little pillar looking things. There are four little squares here, each one with a different color that would symbolize a different color of aether. You have wind as spectred aether there, earth up there for yellow, water for blue, and fire for red, of course. And we can also see littered around are the stone statues that used to be standing here blocking our way. In a flashback we saw that Sid tried to throw a rock at one of these and it immediately was sent flying away by some kind of force field. So that was why we needed to get the different aspected crystals and the aether sands, so that Sid, in his power and glory, could make a set of 4 claws, or fangs rather, I think is what they call them, so that he could tear down these barriers. And that was pretty much all that happened up to this point. We were waiting on the dungeon or the raid to pop. We're kind of hoping it'll pop relatively quickly. Sitting here for 17 minutes is not something I really want to do. Oh man. It is relatively early on a Tuesday morning. But a weekly reset has just happened. And people should be on starting to get their raid clears and whatnot. So hopefully people will be on and willing to participate in their alliance roulettes, because they can also now get more of the tomes of astronomy, which are the newest tome. dome type introduced in Walker. But you get, I think it's like 50 of them for doing Alliance Roulette. Alright. I'm just gonna hang out here, I guess, for a couple minutes and see if it pops. Kind of hoping it does. These are relatively quick as far as Alliance raids go. You'll find that some of the later Alliance raids are a little bit longer, particularly the ones for Shadowbringers, and hopefully the ones for Endwalker are going to be medium length, not super long, not super short, just somewhere in the middle. We will know more about those in about, like, I think a couple weeks now. We're supposed to actually get them in about a month. Cool. Alrighty. I love how it really tries to form a party for this. It's like, over there it's like you need 15. So it's a 24 man raid, where, you know, everyone's synced down to level 50, and so you're only gonna have 50 level skills. But you're gonna have, it's what, parties of 8, but it's 5 DPS, 2 healers, and 1 tank, as like, which is different from your normal party makeup, which you would have 2 tanks, 2 healers, and 4 DPS, and that's what your later raids are going to be, like the 8-person raids. But we'll also kind of get the feeling that a lot of the mechanics and whatnot for these raids are going to be kind of thrown to the wayside now that people can outgear them. A lot of people just don't even bother to do the real mechanics for them, and they just try to cheese it. So hopefully these will go nice and quick once they actually get into them, of course. As I am getting extremely bored, we're going to go ahead and start working on our hunting log again. So Eastern Thanalan is where we're starting. And watch, as soon as I start doing this, it's gonna pop for us. Which is fine, it should put me right back out up here whenever we're done. So we were looking for... Oh, you're looking for the Quartz Doublet. The Burning Wall, which should be over here, yeah. Wait, you have food, honey? Alright, let's see. Let's go down here. Oh, speaking of the devil, jeez. I tell you. Every time we try to do something else, it immediately pops. So that's just what we'll do from now on. Now it's hoping the people in the queue have been paying attention. Oh, sorry, baby. Yes, hello, kitty cat. Yeah. She is still very wet from the bath she decided to take earlier today. So. Come on. Well, last DPS just didn't pay attention. Seriously, I mean, so we're gonna go through. This is one thing that you'll probably get a good amount of, particularly in the morning time, is people who are not paying attention to their cues. There we go, finally. It does give you almost a minute to actually ready up, so you can sit there for a while. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and watch the story for this, because it is definitely fun. It's a good story. And I haven't seen some of it, so we're going to go ahead and watch it. Alright. As we start off, and we'll run by here, you'll see this device here called the Elegant Teleporter. That is going to serve as a shortcut should somebody die or we happen to wipe. And you use it as a shortcut to get back to where you were quickly. Huntress Gaia. Leveling Samurai. Alright, so we'll see here, kind of, sort of, that a lot of times people just jump right in. They don't wait for a tank or anything like that. It's very just go, essentially. Oh, and if you happen, oh lordy, oh my god, that I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. This is what happens if you like, a lot of tanks don't even bother trying to, they just gather them all up and whatnot, and I'm just gonna have to, the healer's not paying attention, so we're just gonna have to get back to the beginning. It's really disappointing. Some people just don't pay attention to this. Okay, this is still the area. I need to get Carbuncle back out again since I died. It's disappointing, got like murked by the first attack, but people don't care, so. I didn't have food. So that was really the only time that we're gonna have a whole lot of issue with, like mob attacks killing us. There's nice to be a boss here. We might have some issues. So how this should work is there's going to be a dragon boss that we can see right there, spawn in the middle of the arena, and it's basically just to beat him up at this point. So they're going to beat him up, they're going to put him, apparently they're going to put him right there on the main area, which is wrong. But as you'll see, there are platinals they're like skeletons that spawn around him. And the idea is to kill the platinals before... Oh my god, I swear to god. The idea is to kill the platinals before you kill the dragon. Unfortunately, since it's just a free-for-all at this point because of gear score, and because people don't pay attention. People kill the dragon before killing the platinals, which equals all the platinals running back up to the dragon corpse and blowing up. It's really unfortunate that that is how it is. the dragon will revive one more time, and then we'll be good to go to the next area. And I think on this part, yeah, some of the rotting eyes, which is Aramon, start to spawn. These cats starting to go wild. Alright, let me kill it and then style. Oh, Lordy. Alright, so we're coming up to the next part of this. This is going to be where the teams will be divided into their individual teams, on three separate paths. So you'll have A, B, and C on the far right there. Alright, so A is going to go down this one here. And as you'll see, there's a little Atomos is what they're called, and somebody pulled early. Of course they did. Of course they did. Now we're going to get screwed. Okay, so the idea here is for 4 people to stand on the platform here. That opens up the yellow Atomos for B. And then, so C, back there, opens up R's, and B opens up C's. So we're just going to chill here for a little while they kill everything, basically. It's really boring. Your tank might bring the mobs that spawn over to us just so we can kill something, but it's not absolutely necessary. And so what would happen if one person steps off this is the corresponding one. Like if I step off this platform here, B would lose their access to attack their mob, or their boss. Oh, okay, yeah, we can move now that the platform doesn't light up anymore. And now we're just waiting on them to complete. Yay, I got a crimson hat. Is that better than what I have? No. Alright, next part. Next part here is going to be... Alright, so this boss is called Thanatos. In succession, there's going to be... Each party will get chosen to get a debuff that allows them to hit the boss. That's really the only thing you have to worry about here. And so now we have the debuff, we're semi-invisible, which means that we can hit the boss. And we're going to just go ahead and start beating it down. The idea here is for A to beat it down quick enough that no one else has to do anything. And I'm being killed by something, I don't know what it is, and it's kind of bugging me. Okay. Alright, so there is something we do have to kind of do too, though. So on the outside, you'll see like this thing approaching here, the magic pot on the screen. The magic pots are on the 3 corners, and eventually he will chain one, as he's doing now, to himself. Now the idea is to heal the magic pot. You can throw any kind of heal at it, and then it will start to return to the platform there. And see, Thanatos is dead. We don't have to do anything with it. But there are more mechanics than people really want to do usually, which is unfortunate that people don't want to do them, but they can just kill it outright, so they don't have to bother with it. So the Valid Gauntlets and the Royal Celestial Gauntlets, so nothing for us as a caster yet. Alright, so we're heading into the next area here. This is gonna be, this platform here is a 3-boss platform. It's like a trash boss. where each party will get one of these mobs here. Make sure that they're not too close together, otherwise they get tethered and take less damage. And then once we defeat all 3 of these, we'll defeat the Allegan bomb in the center. This can be kind of tricky, particularly if the parties are not coordinated or if people just don't pay attention. At random intervals, each boss will spawn, or each side rather, will spawn 2 different types of enemies. It will either be an Allegan balloon, like what just spawned in front of me, or an Allegan napalm. If the Allegan balloon or the Allegan napalm are allowed to reach the center, the Allegan balloon will help the Allegan bomb in the center grow. The Allegan napalms, however, will send out an AoE that can kill you if you let too many of them hit you at once. So the idea is to always make sure that you down your Allegan balloons and napalms before they enter the center. The Allegan balloons, at least, you can kind of aggro, and they'll actually stay on the tank, or whoever's hitting them. The napalms will move towards the center regardless of who's trying to tank them. So now we can kill the Allegan balloon, or Allegan bomb in the center. I have seen people wipe to this. I've wiped to it several times. People don't pay attention. The next boss is one of the more familiar ones. This will be Behemoth. Now Behemoth is more of an iconic boss from Final Fantasy. In his incarnation in this game, first he'll give us an electrocution debuff over the entire platform here. Then he's going to put these markers on the players. The little green markers are where there's going to be a meteor that's going to come down and form a shield, so to say. Alright, so Ecliptic Meteor goes out. You can see him behind the rock here to block the incoming explosion from the meteor. Now, all the while, you've got these mobs that are roaming around, like the Black Knight over there, or the Iron Giant, rather. If he's not tanked away from all of this, he can actually destroy the rocks. So, another thing you don't want to do is, unfortunately, we didn't get a good example in this raid. You cannot put these meteors in the hitbox of Behemoth. Alright, so we are probably going to get yanked into the last I never knew that was what that thing did. Huh. Well. Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense now. Okay, I was wondering where this last platform was. Yeah, so see, I don't actually have to be there, but they're going to start the fight without me. Because a lot of people, particularly in these raids, they're just here to get it quickly. They're here to get it done quickly. Yes, I'll move to the seal area. Alright, so how this differs a little bit is, so he's on the platform here. It's going to be three separate platforms that people have to stand on, and I am caught in one of these things. So you need to kill it. Thank you for killing it. And 3 different platforms. Once Quickie. Yep, here we go. He's going to cast Ancient Flare. Each party needs to head back to their designated circle, hopefully before his cast goes off. If the parties are not back before the cast goes off, it wipes the raid. Which I've seen many, many times. People get way too greedy when it comes to this fight, but, you know, we're able to melt it rather quickly. Kill the hand. Good. They won't quite, I don't think, get him. Might get him. They're gonna greed though. I guarantee you they're gonna greed on this. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and I'm not gonna be part of that. So it's a big problem with particularly this raid is that people greed. Cool. Labyrinth of the Ancients completed. And we'll get a bunch of loot and that kind of stuff. We can just go through and roll on all this. Don't need all this other junk. Alright. So basically what I was talking about the way before is, so you would have A, B, and C. Pretty much just the way it just happened. So let's go ahead and leave. We're gonna get cutscene here probably. And most people will have some kind of marker in case you forget. They'll have some form of marker for you. Ah, yeah, we met Grahatia last time as well. An observer with the St. Cognac's dig site there. Cognac. Koinek. I think it's just Koinek. I don't think it's cognac, like the alcohol. St. Koinek. I mean, I think it would be rather difficult considering there's like lava everywhere. Okay, yeah, and just like I said, it's gonna put us back out here in the courtyard area. So, alright, cool. Excuse me. Alright, Grahatia at. Oh, interesting. Okay, so this is not considered an area you can fly in. Interesting. So there should be a little bit of work to get to Circus Tower, but we should be able to complete that rather quickly. Alright, and then we can fly here. St. Koinek's fine. There we go. So good of you to join us, Fun. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you are ready, we shall debate how best to proceed. Okay. Alright, so for prosperity, we're going to take the elegant silver piece. The Fellowship of Noah being accounted for, it's time this assembly was called to order. Ambrose will be presiding over the meeting. If you would be so kind as to inform him of your readiness to proceed. Alright. Welcome back, Fun. I've just been reading about your encounter in the Labyrinth of the Ancients. It pleases me greatly to note that you seem none the worse for the experience. For your reference, I've added my own notes to Graha's preliminary expedition report and begun compiling the Crystal Tower survey log. The information contained therein will be available to you at all times. Should you have any questions, you need only ask. Now, if there are no more objections, I shall begin with a summary of the expedition's key accomplishments. Alright, so that was a very short quest. It's like, cool. Go talk to this guy. Unfortunately, none of these will be voice acted. As with most of the Alliance raids, they are technically, except for these, I guess, they're all considered optional content, and they normally don't have voice acted parts in them. So we will just unfortunately have to read. However, everything is set on a timer, so you should be able to, if you miss a part, you can go back and watch it again. Oh, new driver update for NVIDIA is available. Cool. Have to download that later. Another thing to note about these raids, particularly the Alliance raids, usually you only get one per major patch. So, you know, these might have several months in between them. So, you know, first would come Labyrinth of the Ancients to be a couple months, and then Circus Tower would be released another month or so, and then you know, World of Darkness. What is that mouth over him? Oh my god. Okay. Another month or two, maybe 3, and the next the World of Darkness raid would have come out. It's been the same like that through all the different expansions. And most notably, or rather, I was able to experience that with the Shadowbringers raid set, because only, I think by the time I came to the game, only the first new raid had come out. We didn't get Puppet's Bunker or Paradigm Breach or Paradigm's Reach until after I joined. My hello, mysterious stranger that we most certainly didn't meet in Praetorium. Ah, yes. Hello, Nero. So if you're not familiar with who this guy is, or don't remember him rather, this is the guy from Praetorium that was in the red armor, the Tribunus, the head of the Tribunus rather, Nero Tolscout, Nero whatever Scava. Okay. Circus Tower. Rambrose is frustrated over Noah's lack of progress on the Crystal Tower. Right. So I'm guessing that Nero's little speech there was probably the thing that ended the patch cycle for a Labyrinth of the Ancients, and this is where Circus Tower would pick up. Oh, new characters. Une and Doga. Students of Baldessian, okay. Yeah, if they've forgotten, the Isle of Val suddenly vanished during the MSQ, and they don't know where the students of Baldessian are. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Have that echo. Have that echo dream. No, 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 no. Do it. No. Just kidding. Now, I'm hoping we shouldn't have too hard of a time getting a Circus Tower run. It is one of the faster ways to get some of the upper level or higher level gear pieces in the form of the latest relic. And you do have to do those you have to do the Crystal Tower raid sets for that relic. So it's one of the quicker ways to get one of the items you need for it. So speak with Biggs. Wedge at the 8 Sentinels to be taken to the circus tower. Okay. So we're hoping that this will be easier to find than the previous one. It is so bright. Nope. No attack for you. Oh god, he's coming through the door. That's right, I can't fly here. What does Wedge say? We're examining the rubble in hopes that it'll yield a clue to entering Circus Tower. Can you tell we're getting desperate? Lol. Biggs. Oh, it isn't fun. Eager to enter Circus Tower and kill everything in sight, no doubt. As I'm sure you've already heard, though, the place is locked up tight as a clam. New friends from the students, you say? Excellent. It's been going slow. It's been slow going, or rather, no going, for the chief. He'll appreciate the help. If you'll just follow me, I'll take you to him. Well then. God. My hello, Nero. Okay. Well, that's good, I guess. But he didn't return to Garlemald and get hung for his failure. Clones. Why not? He's not doing anything. He's not harming anything. Oh, and we're back out at the back out at the base again. Okay, cool. I don't know why we're out here. If you're ready to listen, we shall tell you all. As it pertains closely to your investigation, your leader Rambrose may wish to be present. Okay. Goes back into a cutscene. Yeah, so a lot of this is we learn this stuff. It's reiterated in uh, um, Endwalker, but we're learning this stuff now. I wish I would have paid attention to this back when I was doing this content, so it would have been more of a revisiting when we got to Endwalker. But I was learning all of this for the first time when I played Endwalker for the first time. Just happen to be an expert at saving it, yeah. Okay. It's like it's time for me to clock into the Warrior of Light job clock. Shoot. Let's go. Love the Wolfston music here. Yeah, you know, because we always like to go defeat all powerful emperors, all powerful beings, you know. Sid and Nero. Oh, poor Sid. I love how they're showing off the armors here for the coils, which we will get to in a later video, but I believe this is the High Allegan set, or what it looks like either the Striking or the Defending set. Graha. Another cutscene, oh my god. You fully drawn out, kitty cat. Yeah. For the most part. Good kitty. Yeah. Okay, so actually as soon as you do your first Alliance raid, you're eligible for Alliance raid roulette. So raids, we're gonna do Circus Tower. 8 minutes on Circus Tower. Oh, White Mage. Oh, level 80 White Mage. Or almost level 80 White Mage. What do they have to say? In Circus Tower, you'll encounter clones who share our appearance. Though they too were created in the image of Doge and Une, they are but empty husks bereft of independent will. Their sole purpose is to eliminate intruders. Striking down spitting images of Une and myself may give you pause, but you must not let the stay your hand. I think we'll be fine, honestly. You know, you guys are brand new characters that I just met, so I'm not attached to either one of you. Though their names do not appear to have survived the passage of time, doge and une were worthy individuals. They were not without faults, but they placed the welfare of the people above all else. When Zande, he's Zande, was resurrected, they supported his second ascension to the throne in hopes that the empire would flourish once more under his leadership. When it came to light that Zande was consorting with dark powers, they did all within their power to stop him. Among their many acts, they imbued us, two humble clones, with their will. Okay, cool. Neat. Alright, back to Eastern Thanaland. Let's see how far we get before it pops this time. What is this here? What? Oh, it's a Gubu. What is this? I believe this Gubu was present in the Battle of Cartano 5 years ago. After its rider was struck down in battle, it sought shelter from the destruction raining down from the heavens, passing through the 12's Wood before arriving here in Thanaland. During this journey, the seeds of myriad plants came to cling to its body. Though the poor Gubu succumbed to its injuries in the end, these seeds would take root and eventually sprout from its carcass. It's amazing to see an amalgam of species from across the Eurasia. To think that such beauty could arise from that terrible tragedy. The gods do indeed work in mysterious ways. That is really interesting. To be completely honest, I have probably like thousands of hours in this game, and I have never seen this here. I have never stopped to look at this, which is amazing because I've done questing stuff out here so many times, but I guess I just never bother to look over here. Interesting. What are you doing, kitty cat? No, we'll feed you when stream is done. It's okay. You have food. I don't know why you're over here bugging me for it. Oh, that's the bottom there. Okay. Oh, the big mirror knight fate there. Quartz goblins. Here we go. Should be high enough that these mirror knights are not going to aggro. Oh, don't have to worry about that at least. So it's Eastern Thanaland. Is there anything else in this area? Should be a couple things. Maybe. Actually no. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's go to Western Thanaland, which is going to be Horizon, and get the Vanguards. It'll be up near Cape Westwind. Cape Westwind, if you remember, was the place where we battled Riditin, one of the tribunists. Tribune of the 14th Legion. If you want to say battle, I mean, I would just say we just slaughtered him, essentially. Poor guy, he wanted to serve and just got, like, wrecked for it. We're approaching our 6-minute mark on our party finder, duty finder. Hopefully it won't be any longer than 8 or 9 minutes. Oh, the B rank is up over here. Oh, there we go. I wonder how many left to kill. That's dead. Alright, I want a 4. Jeez. 4. Alright, so another one. There's 2 here, so it's not too bad. So ideally, we would not get to 60 before we hit Heaven's Word, but I have a feeling that's probably what's going to happen. So we're probably going to hit 60 before we get to Heaven's Word. Or before we get done with Heaven's Word, rather. And I know we won't probably get it before we hit Heaven's Word, but there is a good chance that, like, the first quarter of Heaven's Word will level us to 60. Western Lanesha, Lanesha. Yep. Okay. Oh my. The schools in this area have been locked down. That sucks. For what? Social media... Oh, social media threat. Oh dear. Alright, Umbra. Should be these out here. Could be wrong though. Wouldn't surprise me. This is the Owls of Umbra, right? Yeah. Looking for the birds. Let's see. Unless they're back over here. Oh, yep, right there. Okay. Another cool little thing that we'll discuss here in just a second. It's really neat. You can see them murdering these birds. So, one interesting thing of the Owls of Umbra is this thing here, the magic pot. I only found out about it probably a year and a half into my gameplay. So what you can do with this thing is you can bring it either an elixir or I think an ether, a high ether, I believe. So high elixir or an elixir. What that'll do is it'll give you the option to get either the wind-up moon minion or the wind-up sun minion. Now, back before G-pose was really a thing, this allowed for you to get like sunlight or moonlight effects on your character, which was really, really nifty. And it's a cool little minion to have. It doesn't move around with you, it's static, but you can poke it to make it move up and down. So it's a cool little minion, and this little guy here is the one that will give them to you. I never actually did small talk with him. Oh, he's just giving me an elixir. But it's a cute little Easter egg. There should also be, there's this one island out here. What's out here? A fleet of ships, for one. And just some fish, okay. Some fuels. Alright, so let's continue on with our hunting log while we're waiting. East Shroud. Third cohort Lucaris. Alright, so East Shroud. Oh, and speaking of the devil. We're expecting these to take us about 3 hours or so. This one will be about 30, maybe 20, 25 minutes, maybe. The quests in between that, and then probably about another hour or so to get to World of Darkness. Then we have to get a party for it, so looking at about a 3-hour stream today. So it'll probably be about as long as the one that we did for the Meridianum and the Praetorium. So. What do you think, anybody who's watching, for joining us today? Alright, so this is our third AFK check for people. I didn't think it was going to be this bad on Tuesday, but apparently so. Come on. One more DPS. There you go. You found your button. Good job. Doge King, huh? Well, it's witty. It's so cute. Finnegan Iota, Quinton, Kitty Knight, Alliston, Ritisi, Rin Aquata, myself, and Set Shen. Okay, we are Alliance A for this raid. Alright, so initially we just come up the steps here. It's pretty much just a run to the top of the stairs. First boss is up here. I believe it's Scylla, I think, is the first boss in here. No, it's a dragon, okay. So first trash pull. Oh, and we're just gonna go ahead and start. Cool. Okay. Pain player, everything. Here, summoned out. best thing is I can just AoE till the cows come home. We are almost guaranteed to die in the second boss, or the first boss here, so hoping it's not the case, but I'm betting it's going to be the case. It has a mechanic that people don't do, just like the first one. Go up another set of steps here. Again, there's another elegant teleporter, so that's going to be the theme for the teleporters for this raid set. Alright, so Queen Scylla. Okay. It's a very strange character model. It's like a five-headed dog. Five-headed dog lady. Her glamour is pretty great though. For casters at least. If we can get it, then we should get it. Alright, yeah, this is the fight that everybody who doesn't know how this works just do it correctly. So ideally you would take the orbs that are tethered to each one of these like pillars of light here before it hits you. And what that does is it gives like a light buff to the platform here. So oh no, okay. So we want to be relatively close to her if you happen to get frozen. Hey, you just don't want to get hit by that. I'm gonna die to that. Oh lordy, yep, died to that. I appreciate that person doing that, but I died to that. Because, again, our healers are as you can kind of see with the party health, our healers are not paying attention. It's kind of funny, actually. They're relying solely on the regen from the different healing methods. It's one of the worst things you can do as a healer, honestly, in my opinion, is I have Scholar leveled on my main. I have a couple healers actually leveled on my main. Worst thing you can do is assume that your regen is going to do all your healing. That is not the way you want to play the game. I hear Scholar mains constantly saying, oh no, the fairy can do all the healing. No, the fairy cannot do all the healing. You need to shut up and sit down. So, trash pull. This one has added mobs onto it, so it's going to take a little bit longer. And I don't know why I'm still getting hit by stuff. Come on. Tank needs to pick up the mobs. Ideally, you would have each tank pull one of these to a certain quadrant or whatnot. But unfortunately, now that everything can be just blown through because of item level, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, that's right, I died, so I have to get Carbuncle back out. Oh, and it's overwrote all those. So I guess those persist through death, which is interesting. Ooh, owie. That hurt a lot. Yeah, so you can kinda, like... The Scholar Split thing isn't absolutely useless, but you can't rely on the fairy to do all the healing. because the fairy has to be within like casting distance of the actual player that's damaged in order to do their embrace heal. Which is a passive heal, yes, it's passive, you don't have to do anything for it, it automatically does it to whatever the weakest, the lowest health individual is. Right. I saw, I think, a sucker go out there, so. Alright, so this guy, I think, Labby. Here's got a bunch of AoEs, and there's, I think, one mechanic that, again, you know, nobody does, but it's still good to know exactly what it is. It should be coming out here pretty soon. They're just a AoE. Or the cone AoE. Bring our stuff out. Alright, so this is the mechanic I was talking about. The only way you can actually kill those things is by standing in their circle with them. Unfortunately, because of the fact that, again, item level, we just power through this and not worry about this. Yep, now he's dead. That slow stuff. You are very loud, honey. You know that? Trash bowl. Trash bowl with the dragon this time. So the dragon will shoot down fireballs here. We got the dragon. Alright, dragon should randomly attack somebody. Yep, imagine that. You know, person with the tether, with the icon doesn't actually move. Have the doge and Une clones. Close that down. Alright, come on. If it? Make sure that you remember all the names for these characters, because some of them are rather important to the story later on. Go ahead and slap an addle on this guy. Dogger. Oh, we're just melting through him. As a summoner, always make sure that you do decide to to get your people up. You know, maybe not in raid content, but you are technically still a reser, so make sure that you get the res off. Ooh, owie. And I've been silenced. Alright, it's time to go hit him with the book. Just hit him with the book. Oh, no, I don't want to get hit by that. Alright, I'm not silenced anymore. Cool. Alright, so eventually he'll pop out and freeze people into those little ice blocks here. This is going to be kind of like Behemoth, where we're going to use these to block his big attack. Uh-oh. Okay. There you go. Curtain Call is the attack I'm talking about. That's going to go off, and as long as you're breaking line of sight with the boss, you should be fine. So this black mage out here is going to die. Yep, you're dead. GG. Oh, shit, okay. Oh, I got the res off on him. Yeah, boy. Fiamon fought well, but not well enough. Alright, so let's make sure that everything is there. Alright, and then this will be the end of this raid. This is Emperor's Hand. No, no, there's a cutscene here. Oh no. Well, they're gonna go ahead and start, so that's fine. Yeah, see, it's already sealed off, or it's gonna be sealed off for 15 seconds. People have no patience at all, and it is really obnoxious. Even if it's not anything that is really super amazing, it's still a cutscene, and so, you know, would appreciate if people would wait, but apparently it's something to happen. So we've already got him like halfway down, or like a quarter of the way down. The sand's pretty straightforward, and if you have like the little circles there, he does a move that everyone needs to be in a circle. He's gonna do meteors here. So the one in the center is the one you really want to kill, but all the other ones have to be killed too. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 little ones and one big one. We can do this again later on, where it's gonna have I think six small ones and one big one. I'm gonna pop back here. Then he's gonna do one of the major mechanics that this oh, and I get it. Cool, awesome. So you're gonna spawn 3 of these things on random people from the different alliances. And he's gonna do Ancient Quagga. If you're not on one of these things, you will die. It is hilarious when people die. Okay. And you back off, and he's gonna do Burning Rave. Okay. There's snapshot AoEs on random parties. And Aura Cannon, line AoE. It's easy enough to maneuver around. Burning Raves, we're doing this again. Oh, hello. Back in. Oh. Okay, he didn't do the... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Jeez. Alright, yeah, so there's 7, or 6 of the small ones, and 1 of the big ones. The majority of like your casters can just kind of turret here. You know, it's really obnoxious. I just started working for, started delivering on Waiter, and I've gotten, in the last hour, I think I've gotten like 10 notifications saying, you know, we've got wheels, if you've got wheels, we've got orders or whatnot. It's like, cool, but I'm not working yet, you know, I have to wait for my stuff to come in and do that. But it is, oh my god. There we go. Life is a circus. Oh goody, I can actually roll on those. Sweet. But don't be that person. Where was that person? Don't be. Okay, never mind. Okay. I thought they were talking about something else, but don't be one of those people that, you know, if somebody's sitting there and might be new, don't sit there and say, oh, you know, come on, roll. Don't say that, because that's kind of a dick move. An Ascian? No Ascian? Oh, Nero's got his armor on. Okay. Interesting. Oh, he's got Gaius's Gaius's gunblade. Interesting. Didn't notice that. At least it looks like his. It may not be, but it does look like his. May just be an Imperial one. Yes, kitty cat. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Here, just wandering around with his... Oh, Nero's gone insane. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. He's just he is insane at this point. Oh my, okay. Oh, we're gonna get a vision. Oh my. Hmm. Good shot. Ooh, can we get Sid's gun blade? His little toy. You get to come too. Okay, speak with Ambrose. Alright, so we're just gonna get back to our stall here. And teleport back there and then go fly out to St. Konak. It's very quiet. I know it's about 11:40 on a Tuesday morning, but it's very quiet on Siren. Found that seems to be the case a lot on this server. It's very quiet. Besides like the major cities, you wouldn't think that it's a congested, like the Aether's congested world or congested server. You really wouldn't. Yeah, so that took us about 20 minutes for that run of Circus Tower. Not too bad. Okay. World of Darkness. So it seems like this quest chain was only like a little bit of like running around gathering stuff, and then it's pretty much just like, all right, here's the next raid. No, of course not. I would never dream of missing another chance to save the world. No, of course not. What would make you think that? Okay, so the wedge of the 8 sentinels. Well, it won't let me fly over it, darn. Fun, I bet you. I'll bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power. If a single coupling's off, well, boom. But it should be fine, really. Anyway, you'd best wait at the top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. Oh yes, Graha, you gonna declare your undying love for me? Or not. Now he's gonna get me a cutscene though. Well, the darkness. Alright, so let's hope that you get a short key for this one. 6 minutes. Alright, let's go. Oh, lordy. 6 minutes on this one. Be shroud. Probably over here. Oh my god, wow, that was quick. Holy crap. Awesome. Don't have to do my hunting log this time around. That's great. Doing, kitty cat? Alright. This raid is also pretty straightforward. There are a couple things that we'll probably have to go over, but we are Alliance A again. Imagine that. Alright, so start off with these 3 mana cores here. Storm. Okay, they decided that wasn't gonna go off. Good. Okay. Dragon. There's just lots of enemies in this raid. At least starting off, at least. Why that they're trying to get away from that ninja. Okay. Alright, so first boss is basically a giant Aramon. Alright, go ahead and start. Alright, so ideally what you want to do, if you're actually looking to do this the right way, you want to start kind of on its side, like somewhere in between. So it's about to do this here, double vision. So it's going to give you either Brand of the Sullen or Brand of the Ireful. It's basically something that you want to switch every time it comes up. So, like, if you get Sullen, like we did this time, then we want to get Ireful for the second one. And that will cause us to not take anything damage, and it'll cause us not to die, essentially. Now, alright, so this here spawns 4 final hourglasses along with a little roulette spinner thing that's got going on. And eventually it'll stop and just pick a random target. And I'm not 100% sure what the hourglasses do. Look away. Immortal Gaze. Oh, okay, it makes it stop. Why did that person die? Alright, we're gonna spawn a bunch of the miniature things. Eyes on me. Alright, so we're getting Brand of the Sullen, or Ireful this time. Which is good. I don't know why that person is trying to do that. Alright, so that thing in the center there was level 150 death. If there's a certain number of people in there, it'll kill them all, basically. This is going rather smoothly now. I'm enjoying this. It's going smooth. Look away from Mortal Gaze. Remember with whenever you're looking away, with like the looking away mechanics, you actually have to physically look away. Like just turn your character. Oh, ow! Thank you for doing that. Not have that happen. I'm not sure if the tank would die or what the deal is. Oh shoot, we want to be on. Vanilla spice. I can grab her. Oh, cool, he's dead. Sweet. If you can't get turned around in here, if you're ever like wondering which way to go, it's always going to be wherever the loot is. That's where the next area will pop up. We should do have something, so it looks like this stuff is going to be better than what we currently have. 120, yeah, versus 90, okay, so yeah, this stuff will be better than what we currently have. So if we can get a bunch of the casting gear, we are trying to get it between myself and Black Mages, but that's okay. I'm not really worried about it. Oh crap, okay, in the Scholar Circle. Oh wait, we don't have a Scholar. So, this is Queen Soya here, so just like shown there, they're going to spawn forbidden gates that will, at the end of their cast, give or make an additive here. And just like that there, also they have a Zan's clone, a Zonde clone, and it's going to do the same shtick. So if it's got 24 seconds left. Alright, 5-headed dragon. This one's got a bunch of stuff. And some of the stuff I don't even understand, to be honest. White breath is just their main AoE. White breath again. Attack. Use an AoE. Alright, so we got icon on this guy here. What's that gonna do? Oh, it's like just grab him. He did what he was supposed to there, so it's bonus. That's poison there. Alright, so Discordance, all 5 heads become targetable, and just want to come up right here and aggro, or not aggro, AoE them down. We're going to kill the poison slimes too while we're at it. Ooh, owie, that's just half my damage. Half the health. I'm gonna like move away from the, move away from that. That's nasty. I can use some healing. And I'm silenced too for 30 seconds. That sucks. Yeah, I could use some healing, to be completely honest. Oh, one of our healers is dead. And we just got him up. Good. He's not getting up. Why is he not getting up? He also lands A, so we don't need to do near as much stuff. Okay, so we want to back away from these and get away from that guy. This guy here. We want to be away from these things as well, because get them, they can get frozen like this guy. Yeah, our healer's just not gonna get up, it looks like. That's unfortunate. I don't know why you would do that. And he's just not gonna get up. I'll slap a Rose on him for the sake of giving him the opportunity. Yeah, it's kind of disheartening that our healer is getting back up. Oh. Alright, Atomo's time. This part of this fight is a little bit confusing, in my opinion. You can cheese some stuff, so... Our healer's still dead. Not sure why he even bothered coming into the raid. Sam, you might want to move, bro. Get sucked in. Too bad. Nope, 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 nope. Again, we're kind of screwed here, honestly, because our other healer is just not having any of what we're doing. It's very disappointing. Our players do no, not it's dead anyway. Yeah, this is disappointing. This is probably one of these people there that they came in for, say, like one of the relics or whatnot. As long as they're here for like the first boss, they don't have to be here for the rest of it. So I'm not saying that's what Donnie Drago is doing, but it's a good bet. That was really common when the relics were first new. People would come in, they would just expect to carry, which was disappointing to see. So on this fight here, it's a Cerberus. On this fight, each group has something to do. Right? So we are Group A, which means we kill any of the Wolfsbane ads. Will spawn here. Group B gets the bulk of the task for this fight. There'll be two things that spawn. There'll be a gastric juice thing that spawns, which I think is what he's doing now, actually. It's the Wolfsbane. Okay, so there should be a gastric juice thing which he gets behind him here. They would go and stand in that first to get minimized, like turned very small, and then they go into this thing here and get eaten by Cerberus. Once they're eaten, they attack the stomach walls of him, and he slumps to the ground in pain. After that is when Group C does their thing, and they do their tethers. You can see the magic tether thing right there on the screen. And they bring those and they collar him again. Pretty straightforward. Now, if you don't have people who go in the belly, which, oh my god, that hurts a lot. If you don't have people who go in the belly, then this takes forever. You can kill him relatively quickly as long as people go in the belly and actually do damage if they need to. Abandon. Okay. So basically, you get feared if you're too far away from your party members. Alright, so it looks like they did do the inside thing complete. So the people are going to come get the fetters and bring them over and attach them. He doesn't take, I don't think he takes extra damage while he's down. It does seem like that though. You would want to wait till like the last second to refetter him. Yeah, it's really disappointing that Donnie is still not back. He could have had IRL stuff going on, but not usually when they give people the benefit of the doubt. By that. Owie. Good. Cerberus is dead. Yes, vote dismiss. Yeah, definitely. Yes. Good, he got kicked. Okay, so they're gonna probably pull but we're gonna sit here and watch the cutscenes. Yep, see, they've already pulled. Alright, so we want to stay away from that guy with the marker. She's gonna do a blast that goes and follows him. Ideally, you would just run that to the other side of the arena. This is pretty much oh, okay, she moved. Okay, she's gonna do the particle beam here. There's the center. As long as you're on one side, you should be fine with that. Get our summons ready. So with these, as long as one person in each one of these, you should be fine. With power, and I should not be taking those. That did half my health. No, you take that shit away. Oh, no. He's about to kill half that party. Oh yeah, he figured it out. Pretty much just kill everything that she's bringing towards us. She should pull away in just a couple seconds here for the third part of her fight. Someone's ready. Can't avoid that, unfortunately. It's like her ultimate. Alright, now we're gonna have these three things here. A, B, and C. It just depends on which. So I'm actually glad I came into this one because there's not enough people in here to kill it quickly. Alright, so you want to be away from that. The particle being through the center. Also has a knockback apparently. Well, I thought I got it. Apparently not. Disappoint. Okay. Let the sun shine. Yay. Pitch black is no longer sealed. Cool. Oh, let's hope we get some casting stuff. Would be nice. World of Darkness complete. Alright, so let's see. Greed, and need, and path, and path. Oh yeah, we got the Puff of Darkness. Sweet. Get to the tank. Alright, cool. Alright, good. Cutscene. Oh my. What's happened to Nero? Looks like he got eaten by Cerberus. Nice, find out. Share our blood with you. I mean, what are you gonna do? Cut your wrist or something? It's that easy? You can make your blood like just float in your hand? That's weird. the glint of light, but it's like an enormous wall. The lips they used for his ARR model are just terrible. Okay, so let's go back to St. Quenix. Find. Let's see. I'm not sure how much more there is to this quest line. This should be the end of this line. I cannot express how glad I am to see you return safely, Bun, and with the means to dispel the threat of the Crystal Tower for good. Rest if you will, and then let us free ourselves from the specter of the elegans. Alright. Light of Hope. Need the elegant catalyst for this, okay. I trust you've rested, my friend. Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there's something that we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear in full what happened beyond the rift. Okay, sequence. I couldn't just make this easy. Just have the cutscene be right there instead of us going back to the. Nope, nope, we're gonna go through. Aha! Wait, can I attack him through this? No. You shouldn't be able to go through the, or like, to even, like, target me through the wall, but apparently he still can, so that's what it is. Alright. This actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to. What in the world was Grahatia thinking, demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course, he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, miss, I'm certain of it. Oh no. This song brings back like memories of Shadowbringers. You gonna throw it away? Yep. Alright, so go back to Rambros. And so this is why, the reason for why this is part of the required content for A Realm Reborn now is because of its significance to the rest of the story. So, damn it, no. Significance to the rest of the story is what drives having this as part of the MSQ. Or rather, as part of something that you have to do before you get past a certain point. It is definitely, like, after watching the full cutscenes, now I actually know the majority of the story, it is probably one of my favorite Alliance raids. You just missed it, Bun. There's much more that needs attention if he is to fulfill Grahatia's wishes. But this is not the end of Noah. No matter how lonely St. Konak's find has become for our friend's departure. We must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future lit by Graha's beacon. Sealing the Crystal Tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. You completed the Crystal Tower series. Sweet. Speaking with Sale at St. Konak's Find, you can accept the quest that allows you to trade items obtained by repeating Crystal Tower Reliance raids. Okay, so what does it actually give us? Adventurer, may I ask a favor of you? I'm sorry to trouble you so soon after your trials to the Crystal Tower, but my colleague whatever has gone missing. She discovered the oddest orb within the tower, and she said she was returning here to analyze it. No one has seen her since, although she is too timid a girl to run off on her own. She probably just left to gather artifacts or materials and remnants told for her studies. But all the same, could you go and look for her there? I cannot shake the feeling something's befallen her. Alright, so because this is tied to... if this is the... I want to say this is the quest line, or rather the unlock quest for the getting the 3 orbs from the different Crystal Tower raids for your Realm Reborn relic, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that makes sense, because this is the person that gives you the quest. Huh. Yeah, it's the Gift of the Archmage's quest, which you would use for your Realm Reborn relic, to get orbs from the different Crystal Tower raids. Okay. Alright. So, that's actually where we're going to leave it off for today. Hope you guys had fun watching with the Crystal Raid series. It's definitely been a long stream for myself. And so, Lord knows we're ready to be done here. Just the wrapping up stuff. If you have yet to follow us on Twitch, go ahead and hit that follow button. Would really appreciate it. Also, we have a couple of videos up on YouTube as well, so hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Should be in our bio, somewhere like that. If you have any friends that would enjoy this content, please recommend it to them. We would definitely love to see the channel grow. Again, we do rely on y'all for that. And you know, y'all have a great day. We're going to see y'all in the next stream.